in this spice today, I would like to share. I made a cooking of beef and potato, and I would like to share that with you. So I'll see you in a little bit. Guys. Today I'm making some beef, stir fried beef and potato and seasoning. So I'll show you the next step. I just bought some fresh beef, so I'm gonna make a little cooking with this. So now I'm going to wash this beef. I'm gonna put a little vinegar inside, and I'm gonna wash it twice, and then I show you the next step. So I'm washing this meat, and I'm putting in some apple cider vinegar, like 1 teaspoon of this. And I'll be washing it a little more and then rinse it out. Let it finish after that. Clean, 1 rinse more. So I finished wash the beef, so nice and clean. The reason why I use vinegar, I use apple cider vinegar. It's helped to take out the blood from the meat, so it's nice and clean. In this way, it's good to go. So I'm gonna you could do it either way. Either you pressure it, and you like 10 minutes pressuring, or you can boil it, which will take a little longer time. So I just want you to know that. So now I'm gonna pressure it for 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. I don't like it over boil or not too under boil. But there is another problem. I prefer cook it, boil it. That would take a little long time, but I just wanna. So I'm pressuring it today. It'll take about 10 minutes, and then I start the cooking process. So I put 2 cups of water, just a little above the beef, and I'll let it boil for 10 minutes. Then I'll start the cooking process. So in this bowl here, I have a bunch of different seasoning. Actually, these are the seasoning I have in my garden, and I cook with it all the time. So this is oregano. I have broadleaf thyme. I have cilantro. I just washed them. Rosemary, thyme, and basil, pepper, garlic. But basically this is onion. Basically this is what I'm gonna be adding into this into my cooking. I also have some fresh 4-leaf spinach here, which I'll be adding when it's almost finished. So I just want you to view this. So the beef was boiling for 10 minutes to finish. Sometimes you could want to boil it a little more if you need it more softer, but I think 10 minutes is good, not over boil. So next I'm gonna take out the beef, and I'll be using the stock. So now the beef finished boiling, and I'm gonna start the cooking process. I'm also gonna add some of these cinnamon. I have some cinnamon, clove, and a couple of cardamom seed. So all this I'm gonna put inside whilst cooking. But now I'm gonna start the cooking process. So now I put my pan on, and it's hot. So I'm gonna put in some oil. Usually 1/4 cup. Let that heat it, and then I'll throw in the seasoning. So the oil is hot, and now I'm gonna throw the seasoning to fry up a little. I blend the garlic and the rest of the green seasoning, and I let it fry a little. So now it's finished fry and now adding in the beef. I keep the beef stock, so I'll put it into boil after that. So I'll let this fry down and then I'll show you the next step. So I need to add some salt. I would use like 1 teaspoon of salt here. Or you add salt to taste. So now I'll let it fry up a little. At this time, I'll be adding in some potato. So I cleaned 2 potatoes. Yeah, you could use it with the skin or not. So I cleaned 2 potatoes, frying nicely, and I'll be adding in these the cinnamon, the clove, and the cardamom seed. So I'm going to let these cook a little more, and then you see the next step. I also need to put some black pepper. You can also, instead of blending the seasoning, you could chip it up too. That's another option. So I put some black pepper here. I'll put a lid on it and let it cook a little more. So now I'm adding the stock from the beef. So this will have to boil and come down a little low. Then let's see the final step. At this time I'm gonna steam a pepper because I love to eat hot pepper, so I always steam it. Anyway, looking nice, so you have to come down a little more. And then I'll be adding a little tomato and also some cilantro. But let it boil a little more. At this time, just checking. So it's coming down nicely with the gravy. And I'll be adding in some tomato. I like to peel the tomato. So let this dry down. I'm also gonna add some poi, spinach leaf. These are thyme leaf, so it's okay. Now I'm gonna put a lid on this and let it just cook a little more and it's finished. At this time I'm gonna add some fresh cilantro leaf. So it's almost finished here, so I'm gonna let it cook just a little more. and then it finished. So now my stir fry beef and potato finished, very nicely done, yummy yummy. So I want to say this is Dorina Spice. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy this cooking. You could try this recipe, you will love it. And you could use any type of seasoning that you have, and whatever you have too, you could add to it. You can always blend and make it different. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.